Hi, boys and girls. As some of you may know, this Sunday is a very special holiday that we celebrate called Mother's Day. On this day, we say thank you to all of the amazing women in our life that help us. So, today we're going to make a craft for one of them. Whether it's your mom or your grandma or an aunt, we're going to make them something to say that we are very thankful for them and we love them a lot. For this craft, you'll need 2 pieces of white paper, some different colored crayons, scissors, and glue. Our craft is also going to go along with the story you just read, Does a Kangaroo Have a Mother Too? All right, let's get started. Okay, our first step is going to be to trace our hand. So I'm going to put my one hand down on the paper like this. And I'm going to pick up a crayon and I'm going to trace all the way around my hand, in and out between each finger, as carefully as I can. And I'm going to pick my hand up. And if you look at this, it's not closed off down here, so I'm going to close that off. Round it off to connect those lines. So now I have a hand. I'm going to do the same thing one more time. Put my hand right back down on the paper and trace around it. And then connect it at the bottom. So now I have a piece of paper with 2 of my hand prints on it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the 2 hands with my scissors very, very carefully. Remember, boys and girls, it's important that you stay right on the lines. All right, boys and girls, so now I'm all done cutting and I have 1, 2 handprints. But what are we going to do with them? I'll tell you. So, remember in the story we just read, there were all sorts of baby animals and we learned that they all have a mother. So, it's going to be your job to pick one of those baby animals and their moms to draw. We're going to turn this handprint into a baby and this handprint into the mama. Let's think of some of those animals that we saw in our story. Do you remember any of them? I remember seeing kangaroos, lions, giraffes, penguins, bears, monkeys, elephants, maybe a few others too. So now you have to pick your animal. I'm going to go with an elephant. What are you going to draw? Okay, hopefully you have picked out the animal you're going to draw and you have it right up here in your mind. The next step is to take your other blank sheet of paper and we're going to glue our handprints down onto that piece of paper. But we can't just glue them anyway. We have to glue them so that they look like animals. So if I look at this handprint, which way do you think I'm going to glue it down on the paper so it looks the most like an elephant? This way, right? So when I put it on the paper, it's facing down. These are its 4 legs, and I'm actually going to turn this thumb into its trunk. So now I'm going to glue my elephants onto the paper. Okay. So I have my elephants glued to my paper now. Notice how what I said I was going to make the trunks, I put their trunks together facing each other. So my elephants are going to be nose to nose or trunk to trunk. But do these look like elephants yet? Not at all. They look like upside down hands. So now I have to add detail. I'm going to give them eyes and toes and tails and make them look like elephants. Here I go. Okay, So I've added all of my details to make my elephants. Do they look like elephants now? I gave them eyes and ears, big floppy ears like elephants have, tails. I gave them their little hooves, some wrinkles to show their knees and the lines on their trunk. And now I have a mama elephant and a baby elephant. But does this picture look like it's finished? No, I can add a lot more details. I know elephants live outside in grassy areas, so I'm gonna decorate the background. I'm gonna add grass, a sunshine, maybe a tree. We'll see. All right, so I'm all done adding details. I added a sunshine, some clouds, a tree, some tall grass for the elephants. My picture is all done, except since this is a special gift for your mom or your grandma or your aunt, I think that we should add some love to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my pinkish red crayon and I'm going to draw a few hearts between them to show love because we love our mom and our aunts and our grandma. So I'm going to do a few little hearts. You don't have to do this, but I think it looks cute. So we've got some hearts. And then I'm going to go up to the top of my drawing, right up here, and I'm going to write, I love you. So if you want to write this, listen close and I'll show you how. So this is how you write I love you, boys and girls. First we start with I. Go down, across the top, and across the bottom. There's our letter I. Next, we move on to the word love, which starts with the L sound. So we're going to make an L, down and across like that. Next comes an O. Just a big circle, close it off. Next is a V. We go down at an angle, back up at an angle. E, down, across the top, across the bottom, and one in the middle. And then U. Y. Another O. And then swoop down and back up for U. And then we're going to end it with an exclamation point, which is just a line with a dot. There you have it. Okay, boys and girls, so here's my finished craft. I've got my mommy elephant and my baby elephant, and it says, I love you across the top. So this will make a very special gift to give to someone to wish them a happy Mother's Day. Have a great day.